listen, I can only speak on behalf of myself, but I think I've gained, great experience and knowledge from just playing, in these different countries.
What was it Rushy said? It's like playing in a foreign country.
Yeah.
Like time for you, Dave. Yeah. See where he's coming from.
Yeah, he denies that though, didn't he? Yeah.
I don't know whether you culturally understand how much of an impact you had on Robbie when you were playing together at Leeds, because he taught you to cook, didn't he?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm a little bit older than you, but I mean, I burn toast. I'm awful in the kitchen. I remember obviously being in your house and you cooking the tea, and it was simple. It was chicken with like a pasta with a tomato sauce. I'm thinking, wow. You were like Gordon Ramsay before Gordon Ramsay was Gordon Ramsay.
No, but you know, because when I was in Italy as well, I couldn't. And also, you have to understand, I lived on my own. I left Ireland at 15, went into digs, and by 18, I had my own house. So at the time, it wasn't really a big thing, like people going, to restaurants and get food, because at that time, if people saw you in a restaurant, or I lived in Wolverhampton and Telford, seeing you in a restaurant or a pub, if you like, to get some food, they think you're on a night out.
Yeah.
And it's like years ago, they used to like ring up the club and say, oh, I got seen Robbie Keane in a restaurant. All you're doing is going for dinner. So I learned myself I learned how to cook very quickly at 18 years of age. So, and then I went to Italy as well. So, and that was the same thing. So I was shocked at Robbie, his fine age, that he couldn't even cook a bit of pasta.
I was 27 at the time.
Did you take it on after that, did you?
Not really, no. I mean, I'm there by the way.
You need to.
You're not wrong.
What are your memories of being together at Leeds? It was a great side to watch that.
We honestly, I say to this day, I mean, I've been very fortunate to be in unbelievable dressing rooms, but every time anybody asks me a question, the Air Leeds dressing room, I think, was up there with the best. Honestly, we had real good characters, but everyone was together, wasn't it? There was no one really, there's no one of jealous of anybody. Everybody wanted each to do well. Of course you wanted to play that, but just the amount of the crack, as soon as you walk in the morning, just people just battering each other till we and we didn't want to leave the training ground, did we?
No, but it's because when you talk, I mean, you mentioned before about the culture in Italy, and I mean the culture at Leeds, it was very, very good. So you go in there and you try and create an environment where you don't want to leave the training ground. You want all the lads to be comfortable and happy, and be as one. And I think we had that at Leeds, didn't we? We had
big, like, really funny characters. We had Gary Kelly, who was he was different class, Mr. Leeds. He was there for a long time, but just the way he was with the new players that came in. Obviously, I've been with the Irish team for a long time, and the people like David Batty, who's the most laid back guy in the world. Nobody has a clue now where he is.
Where is he now?
People say we need to find a way. We have a WhatsApp group, and we always say, "Where's David Batty? We need to find him."
Yeah, I'd have to do a book. Remember that? Like, well, there's Where's Wally? Where's Batty? Yeah.
So there's really big different characters, but really funny characters. And then honestly, I had a great time. I think if we stayed together for another year or 2 years, because of obviously the financial problems, at least they had to sell quickly. With myself, I think Rio was the first ones to go. But it was a really good time, a really good part of my life, and even to this day now, still have really good friends in Robbie, and as I say, we have a WhatsApp group from that team. So it's now it was very, very good.